Ready to murph it up. They have no shame calling this an interactive movie. How times have changed. Alright. Let's restore this game. Okay, so last time on Tex Murphy, Under a Killing Moon, we were investigating the robbery of this convenience store, or this pawn shop, one of the two, thingy. And we were also investigating the murder of Rusty Clown, who's a really creepy clown who lived inside a TV studio with a bunch of horrifying masks that looked like shrunken head-like things. And right now we are looking for the alleged perpetrator of Rusty's death. Oh, by the way, Rusty was killed by being submerged inside a vat of acid. And we are investigating his alleged killer, who is one Mick Flem, a 300-pound white man who goes around committing a lot of crimes, apparently. So let's get going.
If this is Mick Flem's hangout, he'll probably be back soon. I better try and set some sort of trap for him.
Alright. Trying to set a trap. What's this thing?
Well, this is actually a storage compartment.
Yeah.
Looks like it requires a special combination key.
Of course it does.
Locked.
Right. It's in these crates, if anything.
That old piece of plywood doesn't seem to be doing much of anything.
Can't move it. Wait, I can open this crate. So, did I open it? I heard something. Not sure what the deal with that was. Okay. So what did I do? I opened something. On what side? What crate? What's going on?
Crate smells like laundry soap. Crate in front on the floor seems to be partially opened.
Oh, there we go. I guess the second time I hit open, I closed it. Seems counterintuitive, but what can you do? Alright, so what's this?
Apparently some fireman dropped off his uniform to be cleaned and forgot to pick it up.
Alright, so I am going to get the uniform of some fireman. Nice. Alright, so anything else? What's this on the table? Can I get it? Do I want it?
Yummy. A bottle of turnip schnapps. I'll bet it's got a real kick.
You're not going to take it, you alcoholic, you? Alright, what's upstairs? a key. It's probably the key for that lockbox.
This key must fit a lock around here somewhere.
Okay. What now?
Well, that's not gonna work.
No?
Well, that's not gonna work.
You sure? Okay. Are there any other locked things? How about this thing? Danger, high voltage. Oh, there we go.
Hopefully this isn't a self-destruct lever. The sound is coming from up on the landing. Looks like the on-off switch controls a pulley hook. It's running back and forth along a track.
Okay. So... Oh man. I hope I'm not supposed to time this, because if so, that will be very difficult, considering I cannot look at it and control this at the same time. Let's hope that worked. Okay. Well, it's accessible. It's above this thing, so maybe it did. Alright, so I need to... Okay, wait a minute. Where's the crane? Ah, there it is. So I need to set a trap for that guy. Maybe something that could drop on him? Oh, could I put like a fireman's uniform?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Okay, let's just try some... Let's do the tried and true method of just trying a bunch of stuff on here. How about the Rusty Clown doll?
That rusty doll isn't gonna scare Flem unless I can get it to move around somehow.
No.
I can't get over how lifelike this doll is. If it didn't have a hook on the back and a battery compartment, I'd swear it was Rusty himself.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so battery compartment. That probably means I want to combine the battery with the doll, right? Is it a functioning Rusty doll now? Ah, yes, live Rusty doll. Okay, so it does have a hook on its back, which means I can hang it here, right?
The heavy footsteps I hear must be Flem. Luckily, my rusty trap's all set. I'll need to find a hiding place as close as possible to the pulley control box. When Flem least expects it, I'll throw the pulley lever and bring Rusty back from the dead.
Oh shoot, so this seems like it's probably a timed thing. So I'm gonna save the game. How do I... Wait a minute here. How do I actually save a new save file? Because I can't... Yeah, I can't actually... Commit file and save. What does that mean? What the heck? Okay, hopefully that was useful. So you can hear footsteps, huh? Is this a good hiding place? Is it even a hiding place? I don't know. Oh, can I, like, crouch? I'm a dead man, aren't I?
Ooh, it's me, Rusty Kids, and I'm here to Mommy's come back!
Alright. Well, I guess they're not going for realism here. Probably could have guessed that a while back, but that kind of sealed it. So, what do I do now? Wait a minute, did you leave something here?
Mick ran off without his keys. I bet at least one of these will come in handy.
Alright. Nice.
Damn, I'm good. This has to be Rook's bracelet.
Okay. So let's... Can the key open this? Oh, what do you know?
A locked box within a locked box. It must contain something worth having.
Okay. Maybe one of my other keys will open it? Nice. So what's in this?
What do we have here? Unless I miss my guess, this is jade. It's good quality, too.
Alright. Well, I have some cool jade. I wish I could follow him through that opening there, but I guess I can't. Okay, well, I'm out of here.
I'm telling you, it's impossible. It can't be done. I've tried everything.
The prophecy is very clear. We can't go on until this step is completed. Surely your unique skills give you opportunity.
My ability has gotten us nowhere. Capricorn.
Good. I'm sure this is going to be a respectful portrayal of Native
They're
Americans.
always one step ahead of me. It's like they can read my mind.
We can't let them stop us. Maybe we can use your skills on someone else. I've made inquiries, and if he hasn't gotten himself killed, maybe he's just what we need. Murphy. Tex Murphy.
Day 2. Green eggs. And ham.
I feel better today than I've felt in a long time. Boy, did I stun Rook when I walked in and handed him that bracelet. Okay, so getting the bracelet back doesn't make me Detective of the Year, but it does stimulate the confidence glands. Maybe I can succeed at this business and turn my career around. But if I'm gonna do that, I better do something about my fax machine. Who knows how many new opportunities I've missed to show the world my greatness.
Your greatness, huh? Well, let's see if we got any mail today. Supposed to get a credit card. Here's something.
Oh boy, mail.
Let's look. examine it.
Ah, my own personal credit card.
Oh, nice.
I need this to get into the electronics shop next door.
I like how they just slipped you a credit card underneath the door, and it wasn't even inside an envelope or anything. That's wonderful. Very secure, folks. Alright, so I guess I can probably go to that electronics shop now. So where is the electronics shop? Is it? It's one of these, right? Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay. This is probably...
Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work.
There we go.
This electronics shop outlet has just moved into the neighborhood. I've heard that the manager's name is Ham Underwood. Everyone knows they sell overpriced junk, but it is conveniently located.
Guess that's why this chapter was called Green Eggs and Ham. Let's see what this ham gentleman has to say. You have a nice gut there, buddy.
That pudgy computer dweeb really has a battered head.
Hi there, how can I help you?
Curious.
Oh, I just dropped by to check out your store here.
Well, feel free to browse. Though, since you're a Blue Card member, you'll have to choose from the Blue Light special items. Well, what are you looking for?
I guess I need to get my fax machine fixed, right?
Do you have fax machines?
Sure do. In fact, there's one older model in the Blue Light special box.
Okay.
I tried not to stare, but it threw me off when I saw how cross-eyed Ham Underwood is. I'll have to keep in mind that anything he says is on the left is probably on the right.
Okay. Blue Light Special Box. Where is the Blue Light Special Box?
The fax machine's so outdated it doesn't even have a brand name. And it's better than nothing.
Oh.
I can't get that while the force field is up.
Do I use the credit card? There we go. There we go. Alright, do I need to, like, buy it from him, or did I do that already when I swiped my credit card?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Okay, I guess I did it when I swiped my credit card. Cool. Well, this is a fancy shop here you have, mister. I'm out of here. I guess I can go set up my fax machine, right? If I can find... Let's see. We get turned around very easily in this... Oh, there we go. Okay. Up the stairs. In here.
You have a fax.
As soon as I hook up the new fax machine, a fax prints out. Oh, finally.
Good.
Maybe this is a real case. The kind you get paid for.
Everyone knows real cases come by a fax. Alright, what does this say? Fast mail transmission. Tex Murphy, PI. Countess M. Rayner. Dear Mr. Murphy, you have been recommended to me as someone capable of handling delicate matters with both competence and direction. I'm prepared to pay you handsomely in exchange for your services. I prefer to give you details in person. I do not wish to seem impertinent, but time is of the essence. Please meet me at my residence as soon as possible. The address is 1329 Fillmore, Pacific Heights. Countess M. Rainier. Alright. Well. Can I go there now? Countess's mansion.
The Countess Rainier. That name smacks of money. Hopefully she doesn't want to hire me to
Maybe
find a
Countess
lost
gave
key.
her away.
As I land my speeder, I see my dream house, only bigger. The butler is a tall, thin man, about 70. He tells me the Countess is expecting me and shows me into a large, lavishly furnished drawing room.
And the Countess Rainier. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. You know, I'd pictured you being, well, older and heavier.
No one is born old, Mr. Murphy. Now, shall we discuss our business while we're still young?
Oh, by all means. Pardon my interruption.
Your services have been recommended to me by a trusted friend who prefers to remain anonymous. Suffice it to say that your unique abilities are what I need right now.
Which of my unique abilities are you referring to?
I'm sure you have many unique abilities. The one I would hire you for is your talent of locating people and things. I've been told this talent has made you some friends and many enemies.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Countess, but wasn't it Roy Rogers who once said, "You can't please all the people all the time"?
Save your homespun humor for a more gullible woman. What I'm asking you to do may make you very unpopular with some people.
Exactly how unpopular are we talking here?
Let me give you some background information, then you can decide for yourself. Some time ago, a family heirloom was stolen from this bungalow. I do keep most of my valuables on my estate in Europe, but on this visit, I brought the piece to show a friend. Within hours of my arrival, I found it stolen, and I have made extensive inquiries trying to retrieve it, but I found out nothing.
Well, I'm sure you have more resources, talking about cash, than I do. You should be able to buy all the information you need. What makes you think that I can help you?
Oh, I don't. I remembered what my friend had told me about you after I had exhausted every other option.
What did she tell you about?
You know, referring to me as your last option could automatically double my fee.
I already planned on paying you much more than your usual fee. I'm a wealthy young woman, Mr. Murphy. To give you an idea, the stolen artifact alone is worth more money than you could earn in 10 lifetimes.
Oh, we'll see about that when I win the clearinghouse sweepstakes.
How quaint. Let's not waste any more time. I need some work done, and I'll pay you well for it.
Well, in my experience, getting paid well is a relative term.
Your obsession with money is appalling.
Oh, I have any number of appalling traits, but I am a good PI.
Well, if you prove to be as good as you think you are, I'll pay your $30,000 finder's fee.
Well, let me think about it. Okay, I'll do it. In fact, I'll even mow your lawn at no charge.
Try to control yourself, Mr. Murphy. I'll expect you to focus all of your energies on this job, and the methods you use to retrieve the artifact are of no interest to me. But as more time elapses, the less likely it is that the item will be found. And for that reason, I must require you to find it and to return it to me within 1 week. And after that, there will be no finder's fee available to you.
Do you pay time and a half after 40 hours? That's a joke.
I have stated my conditions. As to the artifact itself, it is a beautiful statuette made of crystal and shaped in the form of a bird. It has been in my family for countless generations, and as I said, it is extremely valuable. There are many collectors who would stop at nothing to own it. Whoever stole the statuette would undoubtedly have gone to the black market and offered it to the highest bidder.
I think I saw that statuette you're talking about. Someone was selling it on the Home Shopping Network. Boy, I had no idea it was so expensive.
You make jokes, but you cannot possibly know how rare and valuable the statuette is. And now that you have all the necessary information, we'll end this charming visit. Don't bother contacting me until you have the statuette in your possession. And if you are successful in your search, it could change my opinion of you considerably. My valet will give you a retainer of $1,000 on your way out. Goodbye, Mr. Murphy.
I didn't tell the Countess, but I would have done damn near anything for $30,000. Now I've got to find a link to the black market. How hard can it be?
So frankly, I think you got fleeced. I mean, she said that this artifact was worth more money than you could make in 10 lifetimes, and she's giving you a $30,000 finder's fee. I'd take a percentage of that. Percentage of the value of the item over a $30,000 finder's fee. $30,000. I mean, considering that, like, in this universe, a piece of pizza costs like $30, I'm guessing that $30,000 is not a sufficient amount of money to make in a year, even. So, all right. Where am I going next? Chandler Avenue? What's going on, Chelsea?
Hey, I heard you took care of Rook. Pretty impressive.
Oh, I did? I guess. I just saw him jump through a brick wall. I thought he may have escaped. Modest, but manly. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Modest and employed.
Well, thanks. Maybe word will get around and scare up some more work for me.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Maybe then you'll have some money and quit mooching off me.
Tender-hearted.
Come on, Chelsea, let me savor my success for a while.
Okay, but not for too long. I like to keep you humble.
Gee, thanks.
So, is there something you came to ask me about?
Let's see.
Rook acts like a tough guy, but he's a softie. Just don't tell him that to his face. He's only been here a few weeks, and I don't know much about him.
Okay. She says about Ham Underwood.
Sorry, I haven't heard anything about that. Apparently, it's a real hot item.
The statuette.
The top commodities dealer in the city is named Franco. He probably either has the statuette or knows who has it.
Can you tell me about this James Franco character?
I don't know how you're going to find him, but if you do, be careful.
Okay, that doesn't give me much information.
I don't know how you're gonna find him, but if you do, be careful.
Okay. Alright. Who else should I talk to? I could go to the old pawn shop again. Or I could go to one of the restaurants. Start with the pawn shop. Where is that again? Right here. Rook's Pawn. It's play on words, because rooks and pawns are
What else can I help you with,
pieces in
Murphy?
chess. Let's see.
I don't know anything about that.
You don't know anything about Ham Underwood, huh? You know anything about the Countess?
I don't know anything about that.
Statuette?
I don't know anything about that.
Franco?
Big time crook. Deals with a lot of smuggled artifacts and the like. He's pretty well connected with the mob and black market here in San Francisco.
Huh. Alright, I guess that was a little bit helpful. Let's see if we can talk to the police chief about all this. Did his license plate just say Private Dick?
Hey, Murphy, guess what? We got the guy who robbed those pawn shops. Turned himself in. Can you believe it? Kept babbling something about a clown coming back from the dead to haunt him.
Nice. Should I take the credit for it? No, I should probably sweet talk him.
Well, I'm sure you would have caught him anyway. Knowing that you were on his trail probably drove him over the edge.
That butt kissing of yours must be a hard habit to break, eh, Murphy? You must want something. What?
I want you to tell me about, these people.
Sorry, Murphy.
You don't know about the Countess, huh? How about the statuette?
Can't help you with that.
How about Franco?
He's a big-time crook. Deals with stolen and illegally imported merchandise, especially jade.
Excuse me. Can you tell me anything about Jade?
Geez, Tex, you think I know about everything?
Alright, well, thanks for being so helpful. Probably save. It's been a while since I did that. Alright, I want to talk to the pawn shop owner about Jade, because that seems like something a pawn shop owner might know something about.
What now, Murphy? You know, I subscribe to a trade paper called Jewelry Weekly. In the last issue, it seems to me I saw an advertisement by someone named Franco, who was looking to buy jade.
Ah,
There wasn't anything of interest in the trade paper, so I threw it out. It's probably still in the trash can out back.
oh boy, back to the alley, I guess.
I wonder what all these garbage cans are doing around here. Maybe Rook is running a low-rent hostel. Whoever uses these garbage cans is either a terrible shot or is saving them for that special piece of trash.
There's a lot of trash cans. Can't really look in the trash cans considering that they're two-dimensional.
Whoever uses these garbage...
Okay. So why can't I open any of these? Recyclable papers only. Oh good, that's probably what it's in.
This must be the trade paper Rook mentioned.
Right? Wanted. Private collector interested in acquiring piece of jade will pay top dollar or trade. Contact Franco at the Alhambra Theater, 808 Paloma Lane. Okay. Cool. So I guess I can probably travel there now, right?
Being a movie buff, I've heard of the Alhambra Theater, though I heard it was closed down years ago. Sure enough, it's boarded up, but one of the back doors is unlocked. As soon as I step inside, two lugs the size of refrigerators grab me. I tell them that I have something for Mr. Franco, and one of them walks off. He comes back a minute later and escorts me into the main theater. A Buster Keaton flick is playing. The place is empty except for a man sitting by himself near the front of the theater.
Welcome, Mr. Murphy.
Inquisitive.
Hey, how do you know my name? I have my ways. I've been told you're a private eye. As I'm sure you know, I'm strictly a legitimate businessman.
Strictly legitimate. Express considerable doubt, get down to business with a bad pun, show total indifference. Well, I'm nothing if not the arbiter of bad puns.
Yeah, you may be legit, but I understand you're pretty jaded. Oh yes, that I am. Speaking of which, did you bring the item?
I do have a jade here.
Ah, a lovely specimen. It will make a fine addition to my collection. Now, I will answer one question to the best of my knowledge.
Mysterious artifact, mysterious client, greedy for information. Man. I'm gonna have to ask him about the mysterious artifact, I think.
There's a statuette in the shape of a bird that recently came onto the market. You know who has it?
I know the statuette you're referring to. There were several bidders for it. But I believe it ended up in the hands of Eddie Ching. I can say no more about it. There. Now I fulfill my part of the bargain. Don't contact me again. Unless, of course, you find another fine piece of jade. You know the way out.
Okay. Well, that was not super helpful.
You have a fax.
Oh, great.
You have a fax.
I have a fax. Dear Mr. Murphy, concerning our recent discussion, I have some information you may find helpful. While it won't profit me to tell you this, I would not be entirely unhappy to see Eddie Ching come out on the short end for once. Like most everyone else in the city, I know very little about Ching, but I've been told that he lives in a luxurious, high-security apartment building called the Knickerbocker. A number of powerful underworld figures live there. I don't know which apartment Ching lives in, but if you have connections with the police, they may be able to help you. Franco. Okay. Cool. I guess I can probably go to the Knickerbocker now, then. Let's save the old game here. Oh. How do I find out where the Knickerbocker is? Maybe the police can help me.
Back again, eh, Murphy? What can I help you with?
Eddie Ching.
Ching's a dangerous customer. He's responsible for half the crime in the city. Pretty sure he owns the police commissioner. We've been told to lay off him.
Alright. Knickerbocker.
That place is home to more major crime figures than any other place on the planet. Eddie Ching lives there on the entire top floor.
Entire top floor, you say? Well. Do I now know where it is? Oh, here we go. Remember when, back in the good old days of Tex Murphy, when
Looks
I was
like no one's home.
mowing down
This
endless,
is gonna be easier than falling off a horse.
endless
This
rows
window
of
doesn't
squat
wanna open
Nazis?
up. Maybe if I...
Oh, great. What?
When I stop bouncing off the awning 2 floors below Ching's place, I realize it'll take more than sheer strength to get into the apartment. Luckily, I noticed something that might help as I bounced by. A sticker on Ching's window said, "Security system installed by Underwood Incorporated."
Ah. Well, you know what that means. Need to go visit Mr. Underwood. Unfortunately, not portrayed by Kevin Spacey, but by some nerd with a giant beer gut. Alright. Let's check this place out. Alright, Ham.
Back again, huh? What can I do for you?
I should probably fraternize a bit. If I just tell him I'm trying to rob a guy, then he's not going to be too happy about that.
I understand that you and I are in the same line of moonlighting work.
Really? You do security systems too?
We'll stall. I don't want to I feel like he could see through a lie pretty quickly.
Well, sometimes. Here, let me see if I can find one of my business cards.
Don't worry about it. I always misplace my business cards, too. What types of security systems have you worked with?
Oh, the casino on Mars. I actually know something about that, thanks to the second Tex Murphy game.
Let's see. The last job I had was the laser security system at Big Dick's Casino on Mars.
I've heard that's a neat system. But it's nothing compared to the one I just put in.
Oh, great. Manly bravado, slight skepticism, add the real 2 cents worth. Skepticism is probably gonna reap the results I want.
Well, sorry, but I'm not easily impressed. Just ask my ex-wife.
Well, this security system would impress you. I'd tell you about it, but it's top secret stuff. Maybe in a couple of years.
Well, that didn't help me.
Em doesn't want to talk, but I need some details on the security system at the Knickerbocker. I tell him that Enrique, my pet goldfish, died this morning and that I'm talking crazy. He tells me not to worry about it, then tries his sales pitch on me again. I understand that you and I are in the same...
Really?
Well, sometimes.
Don't...
Let's see.
I've heard that's a neat...
Manly bravado.
I'll have you know that I've beaten every security system ever made.
Well, after I installed this system, I tried to beat it, but I couldn't. First, the only possible way to enter the building would be to land on the roof and rappel down. Then, you'd have to cut through the LCD alarm glass. Well, that's not too hard. In fact, I sell a laser blade here that would do it. But once you're inside, every room is flooded with a net of heat and motion sensing beams that could turn an elephant into a brick of carbon. Believe me,
Sounds
it's
dangerous.
burglar proof. Listen, this system is top secret, so let's just keep this between us.
Sure thing, Pops. So you have a laser cutter here, do you? Oh good, I see it there. Alright. Let's head back to the Alhambra, I guess. Or, yeah, Knickerbocker. Not the Alhambra. That was the movie theater I went to earlier.
Armed with a chintzy electronic shop laser blade, I land my speeder on the roof of the Knickerbocker. Hoping for the best, I rappel down the side and pull out the laser blade. The laser beam cuts through the LCD glass like it was butter. I gingerly crawl through the hole in the window and find myself inside Eddie Ching's library. Either I'm exaggerated or the laser fields aren't turned on. This must be my lucky day.
Alright, well, this seems like it might be a bit of a process. And as I said earlier, I do have jury duty tomorrow, so I need to get to bed a little earlier than I am used to. So I think I'm going to save here and continue this, not tomorrow, but on Monday. So we'll continue our slow crawl through the world of Under a Killing Moon, third in the Tex Murphy series. Hopefully the security system is not near as annoying as the one in the second Tex Murphy game. Because that one, boy. Okay, anyways. Come back on Monday at 9 o'clock to see me play the next exciting chapter of Tex Murphy Under a Killing Moon. What Wizard says, oh man, have fun at jury duty. I will.